for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Definitely going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. They'll run it again with Henry. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Tannehill. That pass taken in by Burks. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Here's Tannehill. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he will have a Titans first down. 3rd and a yard. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Here's Tannehill. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, here's a run from Haskins. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Hassan Haskins taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Titans will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Prater for the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 25-yard line. They begin the drive with Williams. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. 42-yard line. They run off tackle right with Williams. Quinn Miners, 3rd-round pick in 2021, called for the penalty. Wilson. Over the middle, complete. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson buying time to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. Now Prater to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail early on the road in the play. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Henry. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. To throw is Tannehill.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And the Broncos are going to get the football back at their own 17.
The 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos. At their own 17-yard line.
Here's Williams to start the drive.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams.
And he's going to have a Broncos first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Smith catches left side. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Throwing is Wilson. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now it's Tannehill. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
From the 36, Tannehill. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 16. From the red zone now, Tannehill.
Caught by Woods.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Now here's Burks on the jet sweep.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
Off the option, here's Henry.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They'll give Henry another shot. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Titans continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Extra point good by Prater. And it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Fielded just outside the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Now Wilson.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. And finding the tight end, Hooper.
And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Setting up the screen for Haskins.
Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. A good passing down here, and they send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on second down. Again, Tannehill.
Tannehill finding Woods for the Titans' first down.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Looking to throw again on second down. Tannehill. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Jarvis Landry, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Titans continue to pull away here in this first half.
Prater on to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it's Jarvis Landry who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Montrell Washington on the return from his end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I want to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
On first down, Wilson.
He completes this to Sutton. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
The Titans offense going to get one final possession in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On first down, Tannehill.
He gets this one to Burks.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it second down. The final shot here before the break, Tannehill. He's got Hooper on the short connection. So we're in halftime of this AFC Wild.
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC Wild Card game.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Wilson now to throw on third down. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
He's got Hooper on the out route.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On first down,
McGowan. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. McGowan pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Tannehill on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Woods.
And he will have a Titans first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
I don't care how many times you get a kick out of